Everyone, and thank you for joining us today. Me, as the moderator, would like to introduce our guest of today. First, our Dato Shafinaz, which is the CEO of the Gatorade Sedian Berhad. Dr. Bella is the nutritionist of the National Sports Council of Malaysia. And our athlete, Mr. Hazim, is the gold medal holder in Olympic Games. In this discussion, we would like to focus on the trends and future of sports nutrition in formulation perspective. Like we all know that every time snack product is changed, like in the past, shakes and gels have been preferred format for the sports nutrition users. But nowadays, snack bars and RTD beverages are more popular. Let's have opinion from our athlete.
Okay, thank you to our moderator. As from our athlete perspective, endurance athletes tend to more focus on carbohydrate instead pay little attention to the protein. As a result, protein deficiency usually appear often the endurance athlete, which is inevitable negative effects on their performance and health. Serious endurance athletes need considerable about the amount of protein they do need to intake, as which is far above the normal daily recommended allotment because of the repairing, maintenance, and the growth of the lean or muscle mass. It all depend on the protein. Low dietary protein will lengthen your recovery time, make your muscle weak, and suppressing your immune system in your body. As you know, this is not good for your body. Chronic protein deficiency will cancel your beneficial effects of your workout. Instead, you become more susceptible to fatigue, lethargy, anemia, and become more possibly to severe disorders.
Alright, thank you, Mr. Hazim. So now we know that athletes more consider on the amount of protein, carbohydrate, and also maybe the price. So let's have opinion from our nutritionist.
Okay, thank you, moderator. Okay, first of all, let me tell you guys what is the meaning by sport bar and energy bar. Okay, sport bar are energy dense bar containing carbohydrate and varying amounts of sports bar are energy dense bar containing carbohydrate and varying amounts of proteins, fat, and micronutrients, while energy bars are energy dense bar containing cereals and other high energy foods targeted at people who require quick energy like athletes. So why they should eat energy bars? Basically, it depends on the individual person whether they want to eat or not. There are many different types of energy bars that you can buy. Some are high in carbohydrates and proteins, or both. Some energy bars may also be high in sugar. Foods that have some carbohydrate and proteins in them, such as peanut butter, yogurt, cheese, and crackers, are typically just as good and may cost less than energy bars.
Alright, thank you, Dr. Bella. So now we know that energy bars are convenient to grab and go, and it may also help to fit in healthy food for your schedule. In manufacturer perspective, why snack bars and energy bars popular among athletes in this year?
Okay, thank you for your questions. Actually, in my opinion, snack bars are among the convenient, on-the-go, and perfect tea for an athlete after an intense workout. It is recommended as it packed with carbohydrate, sodium, thus helps, and also it is recommended as it packed with carbohydrate and extra protein and energy just thus helps athlete to build muscles. Ready-to-drink beverages such as sport drink sodium and carbohydrate containing beverages, while the energy drinks are highly caffeinated but without significant sodium content. So I believe this is why athletes most prefer these beverages, as it packed with helps to promote the fluid retentions. Overall, I believe these beverages are the most convenient ways to help the most convenient way to address fluid fuel and also helps athlete to build muscles. So
Alright, let's move again to our athlete. Based on your experience, what is the best timing to consume gel protein product?
Okay, the recommended use of gel is within 15 minutes before starting and 30 until 45 minutes after starting the endurance exercise. The first gel prior to the exercise may be skipped in favor you have high intake of the carbohydrate in the early of the exercise. But the use of energy gel need to be continuous in 30 until 45 minutes during the exercise. The notch can be filled off at the top, and the gel use are recommended to be followed with a drink of water to prevent the dehydration. This is important, especially for the gel that has high content of carbohydrate. This gel can create hyperosmolar gastric content that will prevent the absorption of carbohydrate and gastrointestinal distress. As for the reason, the gel that has low sugar content are called hydrogel, and for this gel, the exact intake of the gel varies to the athlete depending on their metabolism, body weight, and their level of fitness.
Alright, thank you. So, the best timing to consume the energy gel product is depend on what type of sport that you do. So, from manufacturer product, like how manufacturer develop the energy gel product that are suitable for the athlete?
we can see the marketed gel produced. What is great is there is no chewing required. So you can drink it straight, use it or dilute it to flavor other components. Athlete freely to use it before, during or after an exercise. So the best answer on how we develop energy gels is we using long chain complex carbohydrate for smooth and consistency of the energy gels.
Alright, so from what Datuk said just now, we know that manufacturers trying their best to produce the highest quality of the energy gels product, and in the future, the sports nutrition may move on to the different formulation, which is whey protein product. Some researchers stated that this is better than other formulations. Doctor, how come this is whey protein product is better?
Okay, thank you, moderator. Okay. Nearly 2/3 of consumers worldwide who exercise regularly and are aware of whey protein hydrolysates believe that they are superior to normal whey proteins. Whey protein hydrolysates are premium proteins that have been finely chopped and pre-digested, so they are absorbed more quickly by the body than for sports nutrition. This ensures they get to work faster in the body for muscle building. In particular, they offer a wide range of benefits that will appeal directly for serious users of sports nutrition. These include easy digestion, fast absorption, rapid delivery of the key amino acid for muscle building, and increased fat burn for improved body composition.
Thank you. Doctor said just now that the explanation from why the whey protein is better. So from manufacturer product, what makes whey protein hydrolysate is special among the other formulation? And is there any problem that you are facing while producing the whey protein hydrolysate product?
Surprisingly, it is a good question. Surprisingly, the global whey market having about 13 billion, maybe due to increase in awareness in the nutritional terms. Normal food sport produce or focus on carbohydrate, but things change as an athlete choose protein so they can build muscle and also helps to maximizing their performance. Besides, in the making of the whey protein hydrolysate, we manufacturer need to purify the whey protein hydrolysate. Besides, in the process of whey protein hydrolysate, we, the manufacturer, need to purify the milk allergens and also remove the lactose. This makes the whey protein hydrolysate the most likely protein that can cause an allergic reactions. However, there are some issues regarding this whey protein hydrolysate, which is bitterness and astringency. But fortunately, we have overcome it by controlling the pH and temperature for better taste and functionality.
That's quite surprising to know that the manufacturers are having a hard time to produce whey protein hydrolysate product. Before we end the discussion, we hope that sports nutrition is not only consumed for athletes, but a lot of people may consider to eat it. As consumers' behavior toward the health is a shift to continue, maybe a lot of people consider to trying their best to find the alternative sources of the protein such as meat. So the end of our discussion, and thank you for joining us today.